Everyone loves SpongeBob, until it's time to pay your bills and student loans back. That's when you begin to empathize with Squidward and look for giveaways to cheer yourself up.
Well, cheer up, because we're about to have one right now!
Anyways, greetings. My name is Alcott Scoffer, and today me and my assistant Jif Fullylover are going to explore what is it about the SpongeBob series that has hooked adults throughout the 21 years that this show has been on the air. Is it about nostalgia or the peculiar setting?
Or is it about the memes and hidden adult jokes?
I think not. In my opinion, the secret of SpongeBob SquarePants is that it helps adults cope with their life and anxiety in general.
Since when are cartoons able to cure anxiety?
Since people invented metaphors. Let me explain. When you watch SpongeBob as a child, you don't really care about the overall arc of the story, which is kind of absent in SpongeBob. Nor do you care about hidden senses or the peculiarities of character development. It's fun. The main character is likable and relatable. The whole plot happens on the bottom of the sea, which combines realism and comedy so well thanks to Steven Hillenburg's marine science knowledge. The animation is bright and contains humorous ugliness and visual jokes from time to time.
And there is also this good kind of silliness all over the adventures of Patrick and SpongeBob, which makes you just laugh and relax.
Exactly. Even though the show is done in a smart way, I can't deny it. SpongeBob never makes anything too hard for you to process. Even the names of the characters are so straightforward, you don't have to make an effort to memorize them.
So, adults simply watch the show to give their brains a rest? They hit Bikini Bottom to avoid hitting the rock bottom of their mood?
That's one of the reasons. But there are plenty of easygoing and even dumb shows. SpongeBob gives adults something else: reassurance.
Huh?
When you are a child, you feel kid vibes from SpongeBob and readily empathize with him, as I've said. But as you grow, SpongeBob's never-ending optimism and cheerfulness might get on your nerves.
I disagree, Mr. Scoffer. SpongeBob has his dark moments. He is very emotional and feels bad about as often as he feels good. We often see him get mad or sad or disappointed. It's just that he has a heart of golden sponge and never lets himself dwell on those negative feelings for too long.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Every issue SpongeBob faces gets solved within 1 or 2 episodes max. And even if you binge watch the whole 12 seasons of this series, you won't see any character development in SpongeBob. He always remains optimistic, bright, kind, childlike, and somewhat goofy. Sure, cartoonish sitcoms rarely change the personalities of the main characters too drastically, but the growth is still there. If the animated series is nice, at least. In the case of SpongeBob, he learns some lessons along the way, but he never grows as a character. Everyone, from Plankton and Sandy to Squidward and Patrick, reflect on their lives from time to time, but never SpongeBob SquarePants. At first this might seem disappointing, but then you realize that SpongeBob remains unchanged on purpose.
Because everyone loves SpongeBob the way he is?
Not quite. The thing is that kids don't reflect on things much. That's what makes them like SpongeBob. He doesn't hesitate, doesn't overthink. He makes a decision and he acts on it. Thus, he is one of the most confident characters on the show. His optimism and confidence is something many people lose when they grow up. On the other hand, there is Squidward. Squidward with his pessimism and his desire to be left alone. Squidward, who works at Krusty Krabs instead of being a band leader like his high school rival Squilliam Fancyson, and gets constant complaints about playing the clarinet, which is actually the biggest relief he gets from life. Plankton and Mr. Krabs have their business ambitions and personal life issues. Then there is Sandy Cheeks, who moved far away from home to a completely foreign environment, who is one of a kind in Bikini Bottom. These guys and gals suddenly hit you close to home as you become an adult. That's when you are beginning to try and get a grip with things like your personal life and career, as well as with moving from place to place, to new cities and making new friends.
But shouldn't SpongeBob become annoying to most adults? I mean, if grown-ups lose their SpongeBob qualities, that means they stop getting him as a character like they did when they were kids.
In a way, SpongeBob does seem pretty annoying to adults. Some older fans even think that adults who still like SpongeBob are immature. But oh, the irony. The adults that don't watch the show at all consider its grown-up viewers immature in general. Anyway, even though the older viewers connect more with the other characters, they need SpongeBob as well, and they need him unchanged. He serves as a reminder and reassurance.
I think I get it, Mr. Scoffer. While becoming adults, people embrace new role models and new responsibilities. They don't feel that it's safe to take actions without reflecting on them first. They become less confident. And SpongeBob kind of reminds them that decision-making and life in general can be much simpler than it usually looks.
Basically, SpongeBob's impact on adult viewers of the show is similar to the one he has on everyone around him. He might not be the guy that processes stuff a lot, but he sure is smart, and he helps others process their issues and solve problems. Even when SpongeBob is unable to fix the issue completely, which is a rare occasion, his presence makes everything slightly better because his optimism provides hope. Even to Squidward, who mostly seems annoyed by his neighbor.
You know, Mr. Scoffer, I've always considered you to be a kind of Squidward type. Me, on the other side, I can SpongeBob a lot.
Yeah, you are a real square. Still, if you dare to elaborate on that further, I'll move to Octopus City for life.
Oh, I know you wouldn't do that. No one runs away from a person who brings hope. Also, you are not an octopus.
Sometimes I wish I was one. Then I would be able to facepalm 8 times more than I usually do at once. Anyways, for those who don't have SpongeBob-like assistants and need as many sources of reassurance in their life as possible, we are glad to announce a giveaway on our Movie Mavens channel. You have a chance to win this wonderful video projector, which will allow you to watch all of your favorite animated series and movies with your friends, giving you inspiration and boosting your mood. The conditions are so simple that even Patrick Star would get them right fast. 1. Give this video a like. 2. Subscribe to Movie Mavens channel. 3. Leave a comment under this video and suggest an animated series we should review. Bear in mind, only comments that include the title of an animated series for review will be taken into consideration.
The giveaway lasts till the 28th of September. The winner will be chosen by a randomizer. Make sure not to leave any double comments. We only approve 1 comment per user.
May the odds be in your favor.